Hello everyone and welcome back to my kitchen. It is officially comfort food season and today I wanted to share with you guys my maple and bacon turkey chili. I've partnered with Maple from Canada to bring you this aromatic, hearty and delicious dish. We're going to be using 100% pure maple syrup from Canada, which is a natural sweetener derived directly from maple tree sap, and it's going to add so much incredible flavor to the recipe. We're going to start with lots and lots of bacon, add in some ground turkey, tomatoes, beans, corn, and then I love to serve this chili with some maple bacon bits on top. Oh yeah, they add so much incredible flavor. For the full list of ingredients and the written instructions, head on down into that video description box and follow the link over to my website. I'm going to have everything online there for you guys. Meanwhile, let's get started. I am so excited to share this incredible recipe with you guys. I have 1 pound of smoked bacon that I've chopped into small little bits. I'm going to use half for the chili and half for our maple bacon bits that we're going to add on top. Drop about half into the pot and then fry the bacon until we get crispy bacon bits. Scoop our crispy bacon bits out of the pot for now. We'll add them back in later. And this bacon smells so incredibly delicious. All right, we're gonna set this aside for now, and next we're going to add in our ground turkey. So I have 1.5 pounds of ground turkey. I'm going to fry it in batches to make sure that I'm not overcrowding the pan. Drop in about half. And then as you're frying the turkey, you kind of want to break it up into small little bits. And I love to fry it in that bacon fat. It adds so much incredible flavor. And I'm going to season my ground turkey lightly with a little bit of salt, some ground black pepper. With my first batch of ground turkey done, I'll take it right out of the pot and add my second batch. Next into my pot, I'm going to add in a couple tablespoons of salted butter. Butter always adds incredible flavor. And I have 1 large diced sweet onion. Add in 1.5 cups of corn. And today I'm using fresh, not canned corn. I just grabbed 2 ears of corn, a chef's knife, and I cut the kernels away from the cob. If you are going to be using canned corn, just add it a little bit later in the recipe so it doesn't get overcooked. Toss this all together. We're going to let this mixture saute for about 7 to 8 minutes until the onion is translucent and that corn is a little bit caramelized. Next, I'll add in 6 minced garlic cloves. And I've diced 2 large canned fire roasted peppers. We'll season the chili with 2 teaspoons of sea salt. You can also adjust this to taste. About a teaspoon of ground black pepper. And now for all our spices, we need 1.5 teaspoons of chipotle chili powder, 1.5 teaspoons of ground coriander, 1.5 teaspoons of smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1.5 teaspoons of dried oregano, and 1.5 teaspoons of dried basil. Mix this all together and cook for 1 minute. I love the aroma of those warming chili spices. Next up, we're going to add in 28 ounces of canned whole tomatoes. I just use my hands to squeeze and crush the tomatoes into a sauce. Pour that in. Next, we're going to add in 28 ounces of canned drained beans. I like to use a combination. I have a mix here of black cannellini and red chili beans, but feel free to use your favorite variety in this recipe. Drop those in. Pour in 3 cups of chicken broth. And we'll give this all a mix. And now for the star ingredient of this turkey chili recipe, we're going to need half a cup of 100% pure maple syrup from Canada. I absolutely love using maple syrup for baking, for cooking. It's a really great and natural alternative to sugar, and it adds that rich, one-of-a-kind maple flavor that you just can't get with anything else. Measure out half a cup of pure maple syrup from Canada. Pour the maple syrup right in. And we're going to return our ground turkey and bacon bits back into the pot. And then give everything a really good mix. And this chili is ready to cook away. I'm going to cover it with my lid. Let it come up to simmer over medium-high heat. Once it simmers, reduce that heat down to low. Let it slow simmer for about an hour, hour and a half. While this is cooking away, I'm going to show you how to make those maple bacon bits that we're gonna add on top for serving. They are so good and they add even more incredible maple flavor. I've preheated my frying pan over medium-high heat. I'm going to add in the rest of our bacon bits, our diced bacon, and fry it until it's golden and crispy. And when our bacon is just about done, it hasn't reached that perfect crispy stage yet, I'm gonna pour in a couple tablespoons of pure maple syrup from Canada. And then let this cook for about a minute or two, allowing that maple syrup to really coat the bacon bits. And I'm going to tilt my frying pan away from me and use a spoon to scoop out these bacon bits, and then all that excess grease is just gonna pool on the other side. Oh, this bacon smells so good. Our turkey chili is all done. Last thing I like to do is add a little bit of freshly chopped cilantro over the top. You can also garnish with some green onions and give this all a stir. Garnish your chili with a little bit of fresh cilantro. I like to serve mine with a little bit of sour cream on top. And if you want a little extra heat, add some peppers and then sprinkle on those maple bacon bits. This maple and bacon turkey chili has filled my whole kitchen, actually my whole house, with the most incredible maple aroma. A huge thank you to Maple from Canada for sponsoring this hearty and delicious recipe. For the full list of ingredients and the written instructions, don't forget to head on down into that video description box. Meanwhile, I'm going to dig in to enjoy, because I am just craving for some warming chili today. It's a little rainy outside. Now you could serve this chili with all your favorite toppings: tortilla chips, cheese, avocado, peppers, sour cream. I also like to have a little bit of toasted baguette on the side. You guys are gonna love the combination of flavors here. I can't think of anything else I'd rather have on a chilly fall or winter night. This is so incredibly delicious. It's hearty, it's warming, it has those incredible smoky flavors from the bacon, and then combine that with the maple syrup flavor. It is just out of this world amazing. You guys are gonna love all the flavors here. And then those maple bacon bits on top, OMG, so delicious. Let's get some more of this. And I love having all the beans, the corn, the ground turkey. It's such a great combination. And I love to make a big pot of this chili on a Monday night and then kind of enjoy it throughout the week, heat up any leftovers on the stovetop, and then I'm all set for a really quick and easy dinner. I hope you guys have enjoyed my latest episode. Please give me a big thumbs up and a comment down below. I love to hear from you guys, and I'll see you next time with a new recipe.